Hey everybody, welcome back to Emerald Coast. Are down here on the alfalfa field. Picking up alfalfa because we're going to be putting it into our harvest store. Converting some silage. Ruth. Over here on Darin's multiplayer server. What's everybody up to tonight? Hey John. Hey DB. Hey Junior McCullen, what's up? How's everybody doing tonight? Midday, midweek farm sim stream. GTA, huh? Was going to do a stream yesterday on on a on ATS with the public beta, but well, time came for the stream and I didn't quite feel like it, so did some other things. I think what we'll do is we'll do an ATS stream tomorrow night. Public beta. I'm going to try to get some of the new loads. Want to try to get the they got a new load where you're hauling 3 semis behind you. Saw two of those today on the interstate, so I was like, oh, maybe I should do a load with that since I've seen them. Okay. And I think once we get all of this alfalfa picked up, we're going to bring the plow down here and dig it all up. Aaron said he wants to plow these lower 2 fields together and I think replant them back in alfalfa once we get the beans off of this upper field. Oh, painted a deck. Use a wood stain, or did you paint it like a, I guess a paint, more of a full coating type thing? I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't have a deck. Hey, Genetic, what's up? Not a lot, hey? There we go. We don't need the lines if we're not going to use them. Oh, let's go back this way. A couple different ways we could get out of here. Oh, I see the big Great Plains planter over there. Is that what you were talking about?
Yeah, I brought that in. I brought that so we could put wheat on that field. I hope it does it with plowed. I guess we'll have to find out real quick.
It's a no-till. That should work. So how many folks saw me suck it up on well, what is that? What was that World War One thing I did? Tannenberg. That's it, Tannenberg. Thinking about putting another one of those together for um, this weekend. Did a little bit of that last night. I think I prefer the pistol. I prefer the pistol over the one-shot bolt-action rifle. Get a lot more shots in a quick succession, but the trade-off is it takes absolutely forever to reload. Hop off 7 rounds and then run away. Run away as you reload, and it takes a good minute to reload. Run away and hide. But with the pistol, apparently you can call in air support with the little phones that are scattered around. Like each there's like 4 different types of, I guess, some fighters or army men, whatever you want to call them, and they all have different capabilities. Hey, Revolution. Yeah, we'll just call you Revolution. How about that? How you doing? Oh well, not sure where you're from, but we typically are going to be streaming. If we're going to stream, we're going to stream around this time frame, wherever you are. It's 9 o'clock, just after 9 for me, the evening.
Plant growth's all normal. I don't know what this mess is up here where you mowed. We already got a growth cycle up.
Slow. Oh, okay. So it's like early in the morning for you. I know on occasion Alien Jim drops by. He always seems to drop by as we are closing off. When he drops by, it's super early. I was thinking more about the edits that are here and everything, because somebody had put a comment in last live stream about hoping that the next version of the map includes these edits. And you had mentioned it during the live stream too, but of course, your removal of the sheep, anybody could remove the sheep because all the animals are deletable because they're all in the store. They're all in the garage. And then anybody could move the silo because, again, it's sellable and buyable in the garage. So really the only things that you can't do that are in the edit is the... I guess you could change the terrain with the terrain tool, but you'd have to just hit plow fields, plow them back.
Right.
The only thing you really can't do in-game is add alfalfa in.
And all you gotta do is watch Shy Wizard and grab his tools.
Hey, Mr.
It's
Montac,
really
what's up?
quick and simple. I mean, I've tweaked mine, but his is pretty good too.
I think Darin said the cows need fed.
And who knows? Will has a copy of this with the alfalfa. He just,
Hey, Jason, what's up?
obviously I didn't send him the one with the train all hoofed up because he wouldn't know he was in Florida.
Freak out with all the mountains. Hey, Corpnut, what's up? I think we're going to mix
That's
some
probably
total mixed rations.
It's not his vision, so probably, even if it is cool, it's something you're not going to go.
Yeah. I think we're going to do some total mixed rations once we're done collecting all the alfalfa. Oh, congratulations on getting that accomplished. That can be a daunting task because you've got to tear that thing apart pretty good to get to the screen. Probably had to take the keyboard apart or to get down there where the screen connects. In my former real job, I took apart many a laptop. I probably have about one more load. Be a load and a part. That is forward and reverse. You don't know, but I'm pressing the equivalent of W. Using my pedal, so I'm pressing the accelerator. Pressing the brake. I have my brake down. I've had the brake on. Not doing anything. Put the accelerator on. Brake. Then I can do this. So now I've got the parking brake on. Gas doesn't do anything. Part of a mod called Enhanced Vehicle. So Enhanced Vehicle also does that over there on the right. See the little tractor icon? And now there's just little green bars across the wheels. Basically setting up a locked and unlocked differential. You could run truly two-wheel drive or four-wheel drive. Hey Apache Gamer, this is not a public released edit. No, it's not. We were just talking about that. The only thing that really is changed on this map that you can't do yourself is the add, where without Giants Editor, is the addition of the Alfalfa here. If you want to add Alfalfa, you could use Giants Editor, and there's tutorials over on a YouTube channel by the name of Shy Wizard, SHY Wizard. But everything else that has been done on the map technically could be done even in game. So Darin got rid of the sheep. That's easy. You just go into the store and sell the sheep. And gone. The sheep are gone. He moved the farm silo down here to the cow farm. You can easily do that. You can sell the farm silo in the garage, and then use the paint tool, paint grass down over the poplar field, which is where he put the silo, and then buy the silo back. He did add some rolling terrain. He probably did that in Giants Editor, but technically with the landscaping function now, you can just go in and do that in the landscaping tool in game, and then you'd just have to come back in with a plow, use create fields, basically fix everything that you raised up or lowered down, and there you would have it, and it would be, you know, your rolling hills. Yep, Genetic J, that's correct. Upper left corner is in our vehicle inspect. It's over at modhoster.com. Did a mod review on it quite a while back. If you look at my mod review playlist, vehicle inspect, find it up there. I don't know if it's vehicle inspector or if it's vehicle inspect. Forget. I have a video on how to transfer money. Yes. How to, like, give a certain amount of money at the start, or just transfer money, like I want to pay somebody. Yeah. Of course, need to have that much money in your bank account. I can't really demonstrate it here because we only have one farm. But you'd go to this screen here with the farm management. You would click on the other. So let's say we had another farm here. You'd have to click on the person there. They have to be online in order for this to happen. So you'd click on their name, and then over here there would be transfer funds or transfer money. Click that, and then there would be kind of $10,000, $1,000, $100 increments, and you just click up what you wanted, and you hit transfer, and it sends them money. They have to be online. if you want to send every farm $60,000 and you have access to the save game, then you could turn the server off, download the save game, open up the zip file, look for an XML called farms.xml, and each farm will be defined in there, and their bank account balance will be there. Just add 60,000 to everybody's bank account, save the file, zip it back up, upload it back to the server, start the server, and everybody's got 60 grand again. Obviously that's a bit more work, but doesn't require everybody to be on. Really wish Giants had a way to transfer money that didn't involve the player being on. But right now there isn't a way to transfer money unless the player that you want to send the money to is online. A little bit more to do. Well, multiplayer is definitely transforms the game, in my opinion. It's a completely different aspect to the game than single player, because you have that element of teamwork and working together. Doing a chaff harvest is completely different than doing it in single player. All right. Let's see here. Field 16. It's not too terrible big compared to the other fields on the map. Not how big technically it is. You can't really see field sizes of fields you own. We're going to go up here and after we give the cows a couple loads of mixed rations, I think we're going to plow that field up. Darin's got us set up with lots of stuff to do. Thanks for the sub, Dodge Charger, Dodge Ram. Thanks for the sub, SMD Gaming. Is there an irrigation mod for watering? There is a placeable irrigation boom. It's currently technically in beta. It's over in Facebook.
Now, what do you want to do with the hay?
Cows. Sell it. Got horses? You
Either
got
way.
horses.
No, we don't have horses. I mean, we can buy some, but they ain't my favorite thing.
We got straw, silage bales over here, but we don't have any hay bales for mixed rations.
No, I have 8 hay bales. I went and just got all round so it'd all be the same.
Hidden, because
You done with the alfalfa?
yep, it's all collected.
Alright, I'll go fetch us a baler.
There's the hay bales and yes. Well, you got the as Genetics said, you've got the pickup head, pickup grass, so that you could put it in the harvest store silo. You'd have to use follow me. Or hire a worker. You hired the worker on the forage harvester, then you would just run the trailer behind the forage harvester. If you used follow me, then you would basically set the tractor that was pulling the trailer to follow just a little bit of ahead of the forage harvester and about 6 meters to the side. And then when it was full, you'd get out, turn off follow me, take the trailer and dump it, come back, set follow me back up, and then basically run the forage harvester. You got a good point. Let's get some silage out of our harvest store. Yep. That's right. Well, yeah. Use course play too, assuming it works. Assuming it works for that function. I can get another load. Let's mix ourselves up another load. Oh, I was thinking about the. I was thinking about running the cart. Or running multiple carts between the harvester and the silo, the harvest store. Probably good, because that was probably too many bales of silage anyway. Here comes our baler. Oh, indeed, this is a nice map. Come over coast if you haven't seen the map video. Hey, Bale. Hey, Sin Nuke, what's up? So here is the map. So this big section up here is a massive forest. Massively densely planted forest. This is
It's like
a
this weekend you gotta do a review on a bunch more weight.
oh, is there more weights? I didn't pay attention to what. Right here we have a forest, kind of a forest yard. Most of the fields are down here to the south of the main road. Then there's a few big fields up here on the north of the main road. Darin's up here working this hay field. It's up here. So you do need to be registered to download the map from PCSG. But like I've told other folks, you're not going to regret registering. There are some very good mods available over there, kind of exclusively at PCSG. And there'll be many more good things going to that site in the future. The map author that did this map is now working on a Forage Nebraska map. I think he's going to call it Nebraska Lands. Has plans to do an East Coast US map called East Coast USA. I know you've got personal preference, that's for sure. Oh, look. Oh, look, little Nomi. Little garden Nomi.
Yeah, we found it.
All right, when Raz gets here, we'll all pose. You and me can pose around the garden gnome and take a picture.
All right.
Just gonna go up here and take a little look.
As stupid as I think that thing really is, it's pretty cool. I kind of like having it.
For all the junk you give it, kind of like it. What do you think of that rake?
With all the choices I had, I guess I kind of like it.
A pretty decent width on it.
Yeah, I like that American one I was using. It looks more what I'm used to, but that thing handles horrible.
Yeah, it doesn't have a very good turning radius.
If you want to go shopping, we need a bale picker up, or unless we're using the.
I don't know. Thought you were going to work on the manhole cover. Oh, here's the train.
The freaking train, as soon as I think I'm used to it, it scares the crap out of me again.
I guess in single player you won't be working this very much. Sure.
I thought it was a pretty perfect place to put the BGA if I get a big one, but yeah, I won't be up here that much.
Well, there is a, Darin found this. I don't know if it's a speed rower. We never used these fancy things when I was a kid. You had to pull behind disc bind. One of these. I don't know where he got it from. Used it last stream. It works pretty darn good. Oh, Darin. He was just making fun. They're asking in chat when your manhole cover was coming out.
Oh, don't tempt me. There wouldn't be nothing to do.
Of course, if you grabbed the manhole off of Ravenport, and all you did was make it placeable, they would probably reject it with a problem with the texture.
Oh my God, they do take Giants thing. In honor of Eustace Farmer and everybody American, I ought to take the garbage and make it a placeable and submit that.
Exactly, Corpnut. I had an old school, yeah, I think they're called bar rakes. You kind of rotate in a circular pattern, vertical circular pattern. And, yeah, we had a piece of twine.
The file size wouldn't be nothing.
Have to get out. We had to get off the tractor and flip the. We had to flip it to activate it. Then we had a little piece of twine tied to it that we could pull on it to deactivate the little drive mechanism. No, Darin didn't add the. He didn't put the case baler in. The V-rake. Well, the V-rake's got the V-rake is that
Now, do you hear at the same time the Polar Express just went by?
got the wheels. No, I was in the shop. I've seen somebody has a mod where it's with small bales and has a kicker. Kicks it up into a trailed wagon. I've seen it, I haven't used it. Yeah, the New Holland bar rake from what was that mod site? The SOB folks. A trailed wrapper? No, I haven't seen a trailed wrapper. There was a round baler that did come out toward the end of 17 that had an offset hitch that would work. Yeah, modcentral.uk. That was kind of fell into obscurity. 17. Now, what's interesting is there's a weight that was released in the mod hub. It's called the SOB weight by somebody that I think was part of that team. I thought was kind of interesting. Didn't do the outside because I didn't want to drop bales in Darin's way. Here's the train now. Inevitably, if I
hear it now.
If I did the outside, then I'd have a bunch of bales he'd have to drive around. Could of course do the outside at the end, but this keeps me from getting caught up to him. I am technically baling a little bit faster than he is. You can link to Facebook if you want. Oh, it won't let you. Wow. I don't know. I'll have to look after stream. I didn't think I was doing anything to actively block it. think I can safely do the outside now. Go. Oh, SOB modding is on Facebook now. $32 bales so far off of this field. All right, catch you later, Corp Nut. Thanks for dropping by. Rasnick will be joining us here momentarily. A Survivor Nut. Apparently the finale of Survivor is on. There is such a thing in real life, yes. Such a thing in Farm Sim? Not that I know of.
Hey, fellas.
It's talking about you and your Survivor Nut syndrome.
Yeah, well, I quit watching it because my favorite player lost today.
Way to go. Because you don't like the outcome. Quit.
No, I know who's gonna win. It was really good, actually. It was probably one of the best seasons ever, to be honest with you.
Genetic.
It'd
I saw
help
one
if I
on
put the mods
on
in.
Facebook. I saw a video. Someone had one. What's that?
I said it'd help if I put the right mods in my folder.
I did that too, enough to have a heart attack because I got one that's marked multiplayer and one that's marked single.
Yeah, I've been logging on Emerald Coast lately. Ready to do something else.
Saw your video today.
How did you like it?
Yeah.
A little different.
Like you cleared a little chunk.
Yeah, I've got almost that whole section done now. The smallest forestry section. And I think I've brought in, it's over $400,000, and I still probably got 5 or 6 loads of logs left. That's just the small section, so imagine cutting the whole forest.
Yeah. That's how you got your fortune for Blackbird Farms.
That's how Lewis made his money.
All right. Since we saw that part of the map, let's head back down to our field and get the disc in that the disc in the alfalfa under. Road here. Big gaming bus fun. What's up? Sync party. There's a very special mod that's in that we're waiting for you to come in so you can take our photo with it.
Okay.
Sounds of it. It sounds like Darin's gotten a little attached to it. Hey,
Well,
one
I
thing.
call it Raz because he closes up for survivors and stuff. So that's just a little placeholder till he shows.
Where am I going?
The cow farmhouse. Then make your way out to the mailbox. Sounds like you like it too.
Mr. Nomi?
Yeah. Guy in chat said he's got one holding a Tommy gun in his yard.
I love it. And now if we can get little gnomes to hold signs, that'd be fun.
I wonder which one that's supposed to be. It ain't Dopey.
Man, I wish this game had third-person view. It'd be really nice. I can see myself on the stream.
Yeah, that's why we gotta wait for somebody to come in and take our photos.
All right, I got you guys.
If you jump in the tractor and get closer, you can zoom out from there. Get all 3 of us in there.
Ready?
Yep.
Cheeseburgers.
All right, I got you. I guess it's Raz's turn.
Yes.
We're gonna post these over in the Discord.
1, 2, 3, cheese. I mean, come on, get with the program.
I gotta get the right command.
GS toggle.
Alright, I got it. The hide HUD mod works great. If you haven't used it yet.
It's actually activated.
I didn't even think.
I don't even know how to use it.
It's Alt and 1. Turn your HUD on and off. All right. So where do you need me, sir?
There we go.
Well, if you go get a bale trailer and go up there, pick up some bales and check out the ambient sounds. I hope you're wearing a head.
There we go.
You got a bale trailer around? I'm looking at your header that you made. So you put the stickers on? That looks good.
Hey, John, what's up?
Yeah, it's the only creative thing. I just took the New Holland header and changed all the numbers around so it'd be green, and then just did the corresponding words in the XM.
We're on a private multiplayer because we've got an edited version of the map.
Hang on, I'll get you some power, and then unless you already have it, you can just go buy yourself a bale picker-upper.
Okay.
This is an edit that Darin did. Added alfalfa to the map.
Yeah, you'll have to make me farm manage.
Some rolling hills in the fields.
All right, you're good to go.
Alright, I'm gonna take this park this baler and take the John Deere if that's alright.
Prefer green. So
I play with a lot of John Deere right now because it seems like it's the only mods I can find that are good in the classic stuff.
I want to link to that 8400. That seems like a good tractor you have.
Which one?
Actually, the one you were using in that video yesterday.
Oh, that's the 4240, I think.
if you're not active in chat, I kind of forget.
Yeah, it's the 40 series. Rooster Modding on Facebook. He did a really good job.
Okay.
And he's still working on it, but it's a workable work in progress, but he's been converting everything.
Alright. Hey, there's 2 lots you can buy at the end of the pig road there. Go over there and check to see what you think about the mini BGA.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I'll drive that one. And did you buy a bale wagon yet, or
No.
no? Round or square?
Where?
You just want the Anderson one? Or?
Whatever you want, I don't care.
I don't want the one that stacks because I hate that. That's one.
Wish the round one holds 20. Just the square. Did.
Yeah, I was wanting to check out your edit anyways. I really haven't had a chance to drive around it. So you added some terrain, I see.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks for the sub, Michael.
Yep. Some spots are a little overboard, but it's kind of hard to do when everything's already detailed.
I was wondering where you're going to put the BPA at. The county didn't have the town didn't have a problem with you putting it in a area zoned residential.
I didn't ask. I just figured it's close enough to our farm that we wouldn't have to go 500 miles.
Must not be a very active town then. Town council would have figured it out pretty soon what you were doing.
Yeah, this looks good. That's the mini BGA.
Yeah, after I download, I didn't know there was another one. But that's good enough. It does its purpose.
And then I think isn't there a BGA extension out now?
Yeah, we have it activated right now.
Cool.
I don't know how to use it, but we have it.
Oh, it's pretty simple.
The rolling terrain down the middle looks good. Sorry to interrupt.
Keep the BGA fed, and it runs at 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. hour. It only chews through about 10,000 liters or something, maybe 20,000 liters of product a day. So you can only earn but so much money per day because it only chews through material an hour. Pretty easy to keep topped off because you only go down there like once every 2 days, fill it up. But it keeps it from being a massive moneymaker. Makes it more of a slow production.
I was thinking the other day it would be nice to get like on the farm biogas that takes manure, gives you straw for bedding. Because I know that's a real thing.
Let's.
All right. Is there a?
Set
Where's
this
those
up.
bales at, Darin? Sorry.
Up on top of the hill behind the saw.
There we go. Now we're done. Now we can go in cab and just chillax.
I thought of a map the other day when I couldn't sleep with that volcano like in the center of the map.
So did you add the
Figure
BGA
out a way
extension?
to do the lighting and the smoke effects. And
You
then
added
just
the
all the fields are on the side of a volcano.
you added the BGA extension, then yeah, your BGA is only going to run 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. and 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Oh, Meadow Grove, huh? Oh, that's weird. I didn't put manure in when I was doing
How do you like the floor
testing.
pack so far?
I think it was pretty decent.
Let's see, move the silo.
Got rid of sheep.
Do any of those Fords, can you put a front loader on any of them?
I'm sure you could. You'll have to look in the menu or something. I never paid much attention to it. As a matter of fact, I think that Ford I just got out of has one.
I'll check it out. Oh, your soybean field up here is withered.
All the small forage you can, and a couple of.
All right, cool.
They
Want these bales down.
take the. You could take the.
Stack them up wherever you think it'd be convenient.
You take the
I
enhanced
don't care.
VGA out
You're the
and
farming man.
see if that fixes it.
I'm just a guest, so I thought I'd use my manners.
Well, the only reason the bales exist is for last.
Yeah, when you're done with that field, you can sell it back.
Got this thing thinking it was a plow, but it's putting the cultivate down. That's what I wanted to do. Wrong buttons.
Oh, never mind me. I'm just sitting there making the field bigger.
Well, at least you can do that now. I was watching Simulation for the Nation play this map on 17. He came over here to do exactly what you were going to do. And he dropped the plow down and he did create fields and it left this nice big strip of undestructible grass behind him. It's like, oh, well, there goes that idea.
Love this map.
I was telling folks in stream earlier that most of the edits that Darin did, they can do themselves in game. That before you couldn't do, like you couldn't remove. You got rid of the sheep. Let's go to the store and sell the sheep area, and you're gone. Or you have the silo, so you just went in the store and sold the silo, and then bought it, put it down on the poplar field, and then it's landscape to paint grass down. Yeah, 17. None of that would be possible without some GE work.
This game is awesome.
Oh, it's terrible to hear, Mondo. My first guess would be there's a mod problem.
Well, I must be doing something, Klein, because you're getting rid of the needs plowed state in that field. That's cool.
Oh, good. Well, in the enhanced vehicle, it says plow, where it shows the wear percentage. It puts the cultivate texture down.
Just done that, you can bring the lime spreader over and then some fertilizer, and then 16 and 17 should be pretty close to being the same. You can leave me that cultivator because I'm going to do 17. And 21 is ready to be seeded.
All right. Take too long to lime the field or fertilize it.
Now we got that 45-foot John Deere header. Now we can see how terrible I did do with the smoothing of the terrain. See if it wants to chunk pieces up. I didn't want one quite that big, but the next size with wheels was that one for what the roster mash or something. That was too small.
Now there is a hey John, what's up? There is a there's a low loader that came out by Custom Modding recently. It's a little bit bigger than the they're bigger or smaller than the low loader they released quite a long time ago. I was having problems with that thing crashing. Happen to have that in game, that might be something to look at. Alright, that'll just about do us. Well, Genetic, from what I understand, Global Company is planned for the mod contest. which is toward the end of July. And somebody mentioned today that that Farmer Andy, I guess on his website, had posted something about an expected or hopeful release of Hoff Bergman to be the end of this month.
So if I've been watching those Hoff Bergman videos right, it looks like the productions are vehicle. Looks like you have to get in them, like the Seed Master. You actually have to get into it to use it. So I don't know if that was his workaround.
I was talking with Papa Bear the other day, and he was mentioning it's like cheese production and a couple other things that are working. Mentioned there might be a rumor that a certain YouTuber might get access to the map. All right, let's figure out where.
Dang Eustace Farmer. He always gets that crap.
Where are the? Where is?
See, I've been watching. Is it Snooky Snooze videos? I
Yeah.
don't understand anything she's saying.
Where's your line?
In the silo. Or, in the long garage in the back. I don't know. Across from the cow's meat.
I see it.
But like when I watch her play it, it looks like she enters into the production, and then you have access to its function. So I don't know if that's how we got it to work.
Hey, DJ Ezekiel, what's up? Hey, Mad, what's up? All right, let's go lime the field.
I'll tell you what, it did come out on that mod hub today. I'd like to throw on this server for the size of things around here is those one belly dump Wilson Trail.
Oh, the A.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they look pretty good.
A ones. Yeah, the B ones came out last week. They weren't too bad, but I like the A's better. They more look like what we see. I see.
I swear this thing unloads crooked.
That's how you hold it.
Like I'm lined up right with the fence and it unloads them at an angle.
Yeah, I noticed that too. Giants, fix your game. Give me my bales and then I'll shut up.
Alright, I got one more load of hay up here.
Two different game saves. I made round bale tubes, and after I did that, when I try to quit those two saves, I get a repeating Lua error related to something like Achievements. Something achievements. Lure or something. And then basically have to come back into the game, and then I have to go into the console and hit Q to quit out. Oh, you know what? I was supposed to leave that cultivator down here, wasn't I?
Oh, it was alright. I didn't have to run up here.
Yeah, Papa Smurfs or Papa Bear, not Papa. Papa Bear said basically if I would be able to get it early, would help me understand how all of those production things are supposed to work since it's fluent in German.
Oh, very cool.
Really, I
No.
impressed Farmer Andy in having a knack at finding things that are broken.
That you do. Is he affiliated with the that global thing then?
No, other than the fact that its map in 17 had a bunch of production in it, and the global company stuff is supposed to be. We thought the M company script was good, basically. Supposedly, we haven't seen anything yet.
Am I selling this field, Darin? This grass field?
Yes.
What I understand, all of the production that's going on now is moon scripting at this point.
It says I can't sell it because there's placeable objects on it.
Did you leave a bale hidden somewhere?
Not that I know of. I'll go drive around again. Some
You have super strength.
Yeah, there's some buildings up here. They're not.
Wonder if those buildings aren't. Try selling those deco buildings and see if it does anything. Maybe they're too close. If any of us ever tried selling the fields that we bought, especially that one that has those deco buildings close to it.
You want me to sell them, Darin, or you just want to go in the save game?
No, go ahead and then place them back down if you want.
Uh-oh.
Oh, never mind. If we don't own the field, you can't place them. Yeah, I'll deal with that later.
That's what I did. I just went in and edited ownership out. That way all the buildings are still there, but I don't own the fields.
I might test that later, or somebody else wants to test it in single player. Let's take a tour this way.
Did notice, I don't know why, but I'm getting frame drops around the wood chip silo. It's like every time I drive by it.
Even when you're not looking at the massive forest.
Yeah. And I don't know if it's because I had equipment in the forest too. So one time I had a bunch of stuff in that corner.
Well, hopefully for your sanity, it was the brooks.
Brooks is handy.
Cheater. Oh no, Raz has got a good one. It's just... This map will bring... will make you earn it. This map will make you earn your frames. Go check out the VGA yard now.
Alright, all done with the bales. What would you like done next?
Here's the day.
Well, Farmer Klein's taking a tour. You can jump in the John Deere by Field 21 and plant wheat.
Oh. The lime texture is not going away.
It's not, is it?
It will, because I'm going to cultivate.
No, but typically, when you fertilize after lime, it vanishes. Delta Bravo, what is up?
GPS? What?
What's up in the house?
Well, then go over to the store and put one in it.
Oh, it doesn't need fertilized.
No, it's okay. I don't mind.
That's why it's not changing. It's already at its most fertilized state.
Oh, okay. Hang on. And yeah, I guess it. Do you get a fertilization for cultivating crap in the ground, or I can't remember?
Yep. When you plow stuff under, you do.
I'll hit this little section here to get plowed under. How's the unpacking going, Delta Bravo? Oh, no one ever likes my videos, Delta. That's the problem.
Rise will be busy while I guess Farmer Klein can go buy as many chickens as he can and go get that small tipper or whatever he wants and give him some meat from the pigs.
Going into the chicken business. Who's sick? Not sick. You're sick. I think you're sick. I'm not sick. I'm sick of driving a green tractor. Fixing to solve that little problem. Yeah, I went through puberty of 35 years ago. I don't have power to buy. I did get a different mic because my other mic
Alright,
blew up.
okay. I thought you had the magic password.
I do, but I don't log in and go that way. Or do you want white, black, or brown chickens?
Doesn't matter.
I heard brown chicken. Best eggs. Yeah, my $30 headset
Farm fresh.
stopped working after 2.5 years of use. Went out and got a another $30 headset. Sounded completely different.
Me and my buddy one time we got a hold of an emu egg. Cracked that sucker open, which took a little bit of effort. It filled up the whole dang frying pan. That was so hard to get it done. We both took one bite of it and ran that out to the garbage can and chucked it. Oh, that was horrible.
I've had an ostrich before. Ostrich eggs.
It was pretty much the same thing. Apparently, your chef knew how to make it taste good because they were horrible.
Yeah, they're real. I don't know the word, like pungent or strong flavored. It's hard to.
Yeah, that's a good description, man. It wasn't in an egg kind of way.
Yeah, I had it in a restaurant, actually down in Seaside, Florida, is where I had it. Speaking of the Emerald Coast, it was some fancy breakfast place. It was had like hollandaise sauce and all different kinds of stuff with it. It was pretty good, but
Oh, it's called Guidance Steering, Delta Bravo Productions. It is a form of GPS. It is still in development. We can turn it off. Look, there the lines are going. Don't have to worry about it anymore. Enough. unlike the GPS of 17, I mean, this is still in development and everything. Basically, go in and you set your working width, and then you set an A point, set a B point, and then basically between those 2 points, it basically makes, using those 2 points, it makes your straight line. Then you can lock the steering on it. Doesn't auto turn or anything at the moment. Yeah, it's over at GitHub. And unlike the GPS of old, this you have to purchase at the shop. Let's take a look at, let's say a tractor here. Let's say the Case Optum. Okay. See, GPS. If I want to use guidance steering on the Case Optum here, I have to buy it $15,000. So, unlike Farm Sim 17, where you could use GPS on anything, now you have to make a value decision. Do I spend $15,000 and put it on this $15,000 tractor, thus doubling the cost of the tractor? Do I reserve it for the big things, big equipment, and my harvesters, for example? Yeah, not all tractors have it.
So I was reading on Facebook that,
Like, let's see here.
somebody was putting, so like if you buy GPS, it changes the interior of your vehicle. Like you actually will get a screen.
Like this one,
Modeled it into the mod. I don't think it's released yet.
this cotton harvester, I can't go into the GPS menu because it doesn't have it. If I go over here to the John Deere harvester,
A few of those out. I've heard of that before.
yeah, we don't have it in the John Deere either. Come over here to this one, you do.
It's not called GPS. What is it called? Green Star or something?
Yeah, when you buy 15,000 for the GPS, it does that yellow bubble up on the roof. It throws a screen inside the cab.
I thought that was a really cool way of using mod collaboration.
You know, I did a mod review on some tractor. It wasn't a John Deere. It was something. You bought GPS. Yeah, you got a whole screen and everything in the inside.
Yeah, I can't remember the mods though. God, there's so many. I lose track now. So I saw some maps in the testing thread.
Do we have pre-compost on the map?
On this one?
Yeah, it's a facility down there.
Yeah, I think I drove by. It's done.
I'll take a couple loads of sugar beets down there.
So I've been digging up numbers for growth rates of crops in this area so that I can edit growth control when I start doing arrow farming.
Yes, for factory, well, yes, Delta, to some degree, there is production now. So this map has
some stuff
this
does well. Other places doesn't really do well.
sandy dirt.
Corn yields, like a good yield on corn is like 220, 230 bushels per acre in Florida. Or like parts of Michigan. I think somebody was setting a record over 500.
So on this map, there
Apparently
is
cotton
a
does really well. And
harvest
peanuts
store,
do really well in this area.
the harvest store silo that will do chaff or grass to silage. And then down here in town, we have a facility that takes sugar beets, straw, and manure and makes a product that we call pre-compost. And then we take the pre-compost, the silage bunkers up by the pig farm, we dump that in there, we compact it, we blanket that, and we get compost. And we can take compost and either use it on the fields, or we can bring compost down here to sell it. So there is some factory placeables now. There's one that does total mixed rations, pig food. There's a grass dryer. There's obviously fermenting silos. See that placeable that makes lime out of water? That is some serious hard lime. Hard water to get that much limestone out. This is the factory that makes pre-compost. It's got a liquid fertilizer one now that takes fertilizer, water, and liquid.
I saw that. I was wondering if there was a way to put it in a tank. And I don't know. I tried making a mower that deleted foliage layers, and I failed miserably at that. So that XML stuff just confuses me.
Hey, Teresa, what's up?
There's
the silos from yesterday is a Darin creation.
The wild grass mod, which I don't think works anymore. But there's a script in there that removes grass. I'm trying to pull it out and put it in the mower. And I couldn't get it to work.
Warpnut says he likes your fillable silos, you mean?
Well, thank you. They serve a purpose. That's about it. They're not nothing super great. I had to make the pipes bigger than I wanted to, but I don't like them all low to the ground. You can't get a seat under them.
You're saying your mic audio is low and climbing.
Oh, I don't know how it could be that low.
Probably me.
On all but screaming in the thing right now. My normal loud talk. I do have game volume turned up.
Oh, you sound good to me.
Yeah, it sounds fine on my end. Just read this chat. But yeah, I was trying to Frankenstein a mower that would cut the grass and get rid of the bushes.
That would have been sweet, but I don't know how the heck you could do that without plow.
Yeah, because I remember when the wild grass came out, when you went over it with the wild grass mod activated with a seeder, it would delete the foliage layer that was there. So I tore that mod apart, and there's a script in there, and I can't get the vehicle to reference the script, or so I don't know. I'm trying.
What was that for 19?
Welcome to the other side of the planet, everybody. We are over in the U.S. It is still Wednesday night for us. Hey, Tiger Man, what's up?
Yeah, because it's easy enough to get the mower not to drop a windrow. That was really easy to do. It wasn't hard to do. I couldn't get it to reference that script.
I saw on the rehoster sites someone has a mod that supposedly will fine you for speeding.
Yeah, I saw that today. Looks interesting.
Hey, the speed limit's 25 and I was going 26. You need to kick it up a notch. All right, I think we'll take the long way back to the cow farm. Check out the rest of the area down here. Then we're going to call it a night. Coming up to the sole traffic light here on the map. Blinking yellow. Red light. See my comment this morning where I was trolling through Facebook this morning and I saw someone post a picture. They were talking about the power lines on Emerald Coast had collisions because somewhere along the line, somehow they got a car on top of the power lines over here by the granary. And I think they were shocked that the power lines on the map had collision.
Yeah. I found that out with driving the John Deere tree harvester through the main arable yard.
Well, well, they have collisions in real life.
Yeah, they blow up stuff.
Guess we should put our 4-ways on. We're going so slow on the main road here. I think we'll go over here and check out and see what Raz is doing. Got a big old Great Plains cedar.
You can bring a seed fertilizer if you're going to use it. I don't know if he's got a tender or not.
Negative. You'll have to drive it back and stick it under the silos. We'll get one. Remember, we're supposed to be poor farmers, but we got a lot of expensive crap around.
Alright guys, with that, we're going to go ahead and hang up for the night. I think tomorrow night we'll be over on ATS trying out the open public beta of 1.35. Trying to see if we can't maybe get a couple new loads that come with the new beta. And maybe Friday night we'll be back over here. We'll have to see. So next time, happy farming.